Red and Gold 24/7 crew.
Red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold. Red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold. Red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold. Red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold.
The Faithful Empire. Boom! Perfect. That was perfect the way I wanted it. Yo. Oh, okay, I got another one. I got Sean. You got on 2 screens now, just so you know. Yo. Welcome to, of course, the Red and Gold 24/7 and, of course, the Faithful Empire combo. All right. We are previewing, of course, the Chiefs at the 49ers. All right. So, on that hand right now, I'll do all your stuff later on. Right next to me over here, of course, BIASC Podcast. I'm hopefully he'll just start talking his, if he wants to talk about his show, you can go ahead, get his update and everything. So, Drewski, what's going on, man? And Sean, of course, right here. What's on, Sean?
What up? What up?
Okay. Before we get into the news or anything we can talk about for at least a half hour or so before the game starts, all the games, I want to send special condolences to, of course, Denise. She had a death in the family. I told her I was going to do it a couple of days ago. Never got onto it because a lot of stuff going on right now. So family stuff, you know. So my condolences, of course, to Denise for her family. All right. So Denise, get well. I hope you find some good stuff going on with your family and all. And so basically that's all I can say right now because I know you got a lot of background feeds. So my daughter. So yeah, we send our prayers to you, Denise. Okay. All right. So yeah, basically we're gonna talk about the news. Of course, the big news that happened. What? I don't know what time exactly it happened. Maybe 24 hours ago. Maybe for that. But McCaffrey, our new addition running back to our team. Talk to me, fellas. What's going on with him? You know anything about him? Drewski, you're there. You good?
I think it's yeah. I'm trying to get this stuff situated. I think it's a good addition. I don't think anybody's going to argue that. I still think our season comes down to health, so it doesn't matter who we add. It's still going to come down to health. But yeah, I mean, obviously he's a player that fits like a glove. I don't think anybody's going to argue that. I think we're going to use him a lot more in the passing game than people realize. I think Elijah Mitchell is still going to run the ball a lot more than people realize, especially on things that have been sent to me and have been said to me. So, but yeah, I mean, I like the trade, but I don't think you're going to really see it come into full effect until a week from now. I don't have us winning today.
I got you. So you don't think he's going to be in there today at all?
No. He'll play today.
Yeah,
and I think today's going to be a good game. It's not that. It's just I don't.
You don't see him playing a full package.
Bro, we're not in a spot right now to beat a team like the Chiefs coming off of a loss. We're just not. You know, like our defense isn't fully healthy. We just made this trade. McGlinchey's not completely 100%. This is Trent Williams' first game back. It's just I don't think we're in a spot to win the game today. I see it being like a 27-20, 27-23 type game in favor of the Chiefs. I think the 49er season starts next week. That's when the 49er season will start, and we will see what we can do at 3-4. I think we're good enough to go 7-2 in those 9 games, which would have us at 10-6. And I think, or I'm sorry, 8-2, which would have us at 11-6. And I think we can get into the playoffs with that. I still think we can even get in at 10-7. But I just don't think right now, I don't think we're ready to play a team like the Chiefs coming off of a loss. It's just my opinion.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Opinion's your opinion. I know. I understand that. It's all good, man. Me, I got us to win every game. You know me. I did it in the beginning of the season with the guys. And I don't know. Just me. That's all. Just me. So.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I wish I could. If this game was played 2 weeks later, if this was a team we were playing off coming off the bye, like switch this game with the Chargers, I would feel so much more confident. But it's just because the trade it's just everything else I just said. I think it's a lot going on right now for us to take on a team like the Chiefs coming off of a loss. I don't see it. I just don't see it. But I don't think the loss does anything to our season. I just think, yeah, that's just how I feel.
Good, man. It's all good. How you feel, man? It's all good. How'd you feel? I know I can't ask the rest of the guys. I'm sure I ask them hopefully next time they come on here. How'd you feel when we got McCaffrey?
I mean, I was ecstatic. I mean, I was happy. I mean, because we only really traded 3 picks, even though it was 4 on paper. We get back 2/3 in this draft coming up, so you can't even really say we traded away a 3rd-round pick. So we traded 3 draft picks for Christian McCaffrey, whose salary is $1 million this year. Yeah, it was a good trade. Like you can't argue that.
It was 4 draft picks. 4 draft
picks. But it's not, to me, it's not because we're getting 2/3 back.
So okay. Okay. How you read that down? Okay. My bad.
So we only traded 3 draft picks. So we traded 3 draft picks and brought in McCaffrey for $1 million this year. Yeah, it was a good trade. But again, we all know how this goes. You still have to go out and win. You still have to execute. And the biggest thing with us is we have to stay healthy. If we continue on this trend of every week we're dealing with 4 or 5 guys out, 6 or 7 guys out, and we can't get in front of the injury bug, Ryan, it doesn't matter who we have on offense. It's not going to matter. It's really not going to matter, my friend.
I got you, brother. I got you, man.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying we need a couple of weeks. Give us a couple of weeks. Let us go 1-1. We're now 4-4 at the bye. Now we make our run. Now
so you expect us to beat the Rams next game?
I do.
Yeah. At SoFi?
I do.
Damn.
I have us in a much better chance to win that game than I do this week.
Like that right there. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. And I actually enjoy us. Would you rather, okay, since you said 1-1, who would you rather us win against? The Chiefs or the Rams? I already know the idea. I already know I got
Yeah, I would, but you're gonna probably find my answer a little crazy. I would still rather beat the Rams, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because that would make us 3-0 in division.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing in my head. Like he said the Rams.
And that's another thing too. That's why I'm not like, and trust me, we're gonna lose today if we do. And you're going to hear it from every single media outlet. Oh, they lost even though they had McCaffrey. They should never have made the trade. Now they traded all those picks for McCaffrey and they still lost. You're going to hear it, Ryan, from every single Twitter account, from every single media person. And I'm going to be like, awesome, just beat the Rams next week. Because literally, in my opinion, our season starts next week. That's just my opinion. Now, we lose next week. I'll be singing a different tune going into the bye. But if we can win next week and be 4-4 at the bye, I really like our chances this year.
Yeah, because we're on the West Coast starting this week. We're on the West Coast.
Yeah, I just think it's a little too early with everything going on to take on a team like the Chiefs. That's all.
It's all good, man. Now I know I want to talk about turf stuff, but I ain't worrying about it right now in my back of my head. I'm gonna keep that in the back burner for a while and keep it there. But yeah, basically we got about almost 40 minutes till kickoff, everybody. But yeah, I just want to come on here and just talk about McCaffrey. I'm happy we got him. I don't really know him that well, to tell you the truth. I know him from Carolina Panthers. And all the fellows were saying, oh man, we got him. You serious? We got him. But I tell you right now, don't really know him that well, but I saw the presser. And I saw that presser. This kid is a good, genuine kid. He really is. He's a good, genuine kid.
No, he is. Yeah.
And yeah, he's really open. I can tell by looking, just by the way he sounds, the way he talks. You know, he was ready for an presser. He was down with it. And when I was listening to him, he even said that he wanted to give his goodbyes to Carolina Panthers. That's cool, dude. Because you came from another organization to another organization like all players do when they get traded or get released. You know, he gives his ups and everything to them. And then when he comes to 49ers, I'm happy to be a 49er. I'm happy to go forward. This team's got a good run combo, and I'm happy to be part of it. And when I saw I don't know her name was, that you see that 101, that one lady, I can't remember her name. The 101, she was asking about his life and growing up with football and everything. I don't know if you remember seeing that or not.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Well, when I saw that and I was listening to him talk to her, it was amazing how he was talking to her. That's why I was telling the fellas that I love that presser and I love that one-on-one conversation she had with her. It was awesome. And man, I really hope the kid just shines out for us. I really do. You know, I really do.
Yeah, the chances of him not shining well, like to me, like I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about any of the football stuff with this team, Ryan. Like I'm not worried about McCaffrey fitting. I'm not worried about any of the football stuff. I'm only worried about us staying healthy. If somebody could tell me right now that we're not going to have any more major injuries the rest of the season, I would feel very confident that we're going to be one of the last 2 or 3 teams standing. I would feel very confident in that because nobody has a roster like the 49ers other than maybe the Bills and the Eagles when the teams are healthy. So I'm not worried about McCaffrey. Like, I know he's a great kid. I know all his connections with his stuff and all that. But to me, it's like all of that becomes null and void if we have another injury. If we have another guy get hurt and he's out 2 weeks, we have another guy that's out and now he's going to have to go on IR for 4 games. Like, that's why I was like, it doesn't matter. So we just have to stay healthy. And I can't harp on that enough because it's a concern of mine. It's the only thing that can stop the 49ers. It's literally the only thing. But the problem is it's so glaring and like it's a massive spotlight on us. And it has nothing to do with McCaffrey because I don't blame it because the thing with McCaffrey's injuries, they're all soft tissue. He's never had a major injury in his career. And a lot of them also come from the fact that he's been the guy on the Panthers. And when he got hurt last year, why would you come back to that situation? The Panthers sucked last year. Why would you rush yourself back to be in that situation again? So I'm not even worried about the McCaffrey thing because we also have Elijah Mitchell still too. So he's not going to be the guy. He's not going to be a bell cow back. But I do concern about our overall health. So like I'm that 49er fan, Ryan, that it's hard for me to ever get really excited because I know in the blink of an eye, this could all be done. It could take one play and this is all over for us. So I'm that fan. Like I told you, bro, when you brought me onto the show, I told you I'm going to be that fan that some people are not going to ever like talking to because rarely ever am I just ever going to spit out positivity. I don't mean to be negative. I'm just more of a realistic fan. That's all. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I love that we have him. I do think he's a great kid, but we have to stay healthy, Ryan, or it's not going to matter how great of a kid he is.
I got you, man. I got you. I heard all of it. Don't worry. Yeah, so real quick, I just wanted to give out these 2 things. I put it together myself and put it out to Twitter and everything. I'm sure you guys probably saw them by now, but just want to give out real quick. That way you guys see them. 1 second. I'm sorry.
You're good.
What do you guys think about that?
What's that?
A poster I made up. That's.
Oh yeah, no, I
love it. I love it. I do.
Yeah, I love it, bro. I love.
Is he number 22 or number 23? Is he 22 or 23?
I love 23. I love that we're gonna have him for a couple more years, even after this year. Like I'm all for all of that. I am, bro. I love it. I think he looks clean. I think he looks great in that jersey.
Yeah, man, it looks clean as hell. It does.
He does.
It does. Okay, real quick now. One more. I'm gonna show one more. Then that when I saw that picture, I'm like, I gotta save that. I gotta save that. I really do. I love it. I really do. And I know this is the injuries right here. I'm putting them on Twitter. Everybody can see. I don't know if you guys see it or not, but if you make it screen bigger, you probably see it better. Trey Williams, Litchie, Bosa, Ward, and Jimmy Ward, of course, have been cleared to play for the Chiefs. All right. The only one that's out is Eric Armstead. Okay. Questionable, Severus Ward, Mooney Ward, and of course, Funga Huff. Now, did anything change from this, or are we still okay? Do you know of? That's your opinion.
As far as I've been told, it sounds like Travarius Ward is going to play. So from everything that I've been sent this morning, I've been told Travarius Ward most likely is going to play. Hufanga is the one that's really questionable.
Okay, so we're all good. The only one's out is Armstead, and I guess we will probably get it about an hour before game time. Of course, the inactive report. And who do you expect to be on there, and who do you not expect to be on there? Do you think, out of your head? Just a guess.
What do you mean?
Like, who you think is going to be on an inactive report this week, and who's going to be off the inactive report? Out of your head, like a guess thing.
I think the only people that may be inactive going into this game obviously would be Armstead, Hufanga, and maybe Jordan Mason.
Hufanga, oh man, Hufanga's not going to be playing.
Well, that's what I said. I like when I text my guys over, my guys, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I was told Travarius Ward is probably going to play, and Hufanga is the one that's really questionable. That's what I was told, but this was this morning at like 7 a.m. California time. So maybe that's changed, but I was told there's a much higher chance of Travarius Ward playing than Hufanga.
I got you. Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're both going to or they will. I'm just saying that's what I was told.
Okay. So if Jimmy Ward's playing, I guess Huff's out. I guess they're going to give him a week's rest until the Lamb game.
Yeah, maybe. So, or yeah, I think he would be back next week if he sat out this week.
Okay. So you said a couple weeks for everybody. Give us a couple weeks. So basically, you're talking about after the bye. So after that bye is when we make our run.
Correct.
Oh man.
Because think about it. Because if we're 4-4 at the bye, the worst we can go is 7-2 in the next 9 games. That would make us 10-6. I mean, that would make us 11-6. So even if we go 6-3, we're 10-6. And that's my whole point. Like, and I think we are a team that can go 7-2 or 6-3 in 9 games. Like, I don't have that concern. Again, as long as we stay healthy. But I think we can do one of those 2 records in the last 9 games, and one of those records should get us into the playoffs, if not win us the division.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Right. Now, how many games you guys losing after the bye?
After bye, the only games that I have us losing is hold on. I'll tell you right now.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Now I'll be generous and I'll give us a 7-2 record after the bye. Although I think it's gonna be more like 6-3. We're gonna more finish like 10-6. But I'll tell you right now who I think. I think we'll beat the Chargers. We'll beat the Cardinals. We'll beat the Saints. We'll lose to the Dolphins. It's hard for me to say about the Bucs, man. Because I don't know because they're kind of like us. If they get their stuff figured out, I'll say for now we lose to the Bucs, and then I think we beat Seattle, beat the Commanders, beat the Raiders, beat the Cardinals. So I think we're going to lose to the Bucs and to the Dolphins. I think those are our 2 losses in the second half.
I expect that the Buc game could be a good game. Us against Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And
really looking at our schedule, the only 3 games that I look at and I'm like, ooh, man, like that one's tough to pick. It's the Chargers, the Dolphins, and the Buccaneers. Why I said, even if we lose all 3 of those, we win the other 6, we still just went 10-7. That's my point. We just got to be 4-4 at the bye. That's the key, Ryan. 5-3 would be lovely. Now we're playing with house money. But I just don't see that. We got to be at least 4-4 if we want to make a run. That's the key. This run is we got to be 4-4 at the bye. That's the key.
All I say is game by game, like everybody says, game by game.
It's a week-to-week league, Ryan. It is a
Yep.
week-to-week league, my friend.
Yep.
You can. It's the only sport that's like that. Everything changes literally, bro. Go back and look 2 weeks ago. We were power ranked the 4th team in the NFL 2 weeks ago. Now we're like 8th. That was only 2 weeks ago. It's a week-to-week league, man. But you just got to be healthy at the right time, and the right time for us is after the bye. That's when we have to make our run. It's the only way it's gonna work, bro. It's the only way.
Now you guys losing against the Dolphins. Now, is that coach versus coach thing, or is it just the players you think that would be there?
No, I think it's one of those things. Is I think they're going to be so hyped up for that game, the whole McDaniel versus. I just think it's a game the Dolphins are going to win. Historically, they have. I think they have a winning record against us. Actually, historically, I just don't see that being a win, man. I just don't. I think not having Mosley, that's the kind of game where it's going to show that we don't have Mosley. You know, we can get away with no Mosley against teams that don't have Waddle and Hill, but they have Waddle and Hill. So unless they go into that game with one of them not playing, I just think matchup-wise, I think they're a little bit better matchup-wise.
Damn. Whew. Wouldn't expect that from you.
Listen, I'm okay to be wrong and have anybody tell me I'm wrong, but it's just my opinion.
I got you, man. It's all understandable. It's all good. Your opinion. It's what it is. Your opinion. I understand that. It's all good, man. Everybody gets your opinions out, you know? That's what it's all about, you know? And you know me, I was undefeated through the whole season, so.
Yeah,
I expect us to beat every week. I expect us to beat every week.
I wish that was the case, man, but I have to look at matchups and
yeah, I got you.
Like that,
I
bro.
understand. It's all good, man. It's all good, bro. You know that. Yeah, man. I know nobody else is probably gonna join us or anything else. I mean, that's all I got. But I knew it was gonna be a short one, so.
No, man. I don't really have anything else major, man. I mean, like I said,
well, what's your score prediction? What's your score prediction?
I got 27-23 Chiefs.
Okay, gotcha. So, damn, a 3-point win, huh?
Yeah.
3-point win.
That's what
now,
I got.
did they win with a field goal or the touchdown? Do you think? Do the Chiefs win by a field goal? I mean, not win by a field goal. Do they win with a field goal or they win by with a touchdown to take the lead?
No, I think I could see the game being like 23-20 late, and then Mahomes just does what Mahomes does.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen, Ryan. That's the problem because I don't think our offense right now, again, goes back to what I keep on saying. I don't think it's ready to pull away from a team like the Chiefs coming off of a loss. It's not there yet, bro. And I will be so happy to be proven wrong. But I just don't think it's there when we just traded for this guy and he's had 1.5 practices. I just don't think it's there, bro. I don't.
Now, since you talked about, so I guess we got that we had the lead before Mahomes took control and win a touchdown, right? So they took control by a touchdown. Who's that? What's that mind you of?
The Super Bowl?
Nope. The game against the Packers.
Oh yeah, last year.
When Juice got scored a touchdown, and then Aaron Rodgers had the ball and scored.
And that's exactly what probably is going to happen, bro. Like I see 27. I see 27-24 or like I said, or like 27-23 type score because that's why I think we're going to keep it close and they're going to have the ball with like a minute and change left and Mahomes is going to do what Mahomes does, bro. It is what it is, guys. Like
I know, I understand.
I don't know what to say.
It makes me sad.
But it is what it is. He's one of those kind of players, and so unless we are blowing them out with like a minute left, I just don't see it this week. I don't. I wish I could, but I just can't get there. And I've tried all week, even before the trade and after the trade, to get to a spot to where we could win this game, and I can't get there. I can't get there.
Yeah, I got you, man. So if you're all good, I'm all good. So hey, man, go Niners.
Go Niners, bro.
All right, man.
All day.
All right, have fun afternoon. All right, man.
All right, man. You too.
Later, man. Later, bro. Later. Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, hi, bud. Thank you. Now I know everybody else is probably busy doing their family stuff, so I'm gonna get off here and deal with some of my family stuff. So yeah. So real quick, I haven't done this in a while because last weekend, me and my family went to see the Atlanta game, which didn't go well. The only 3 things that went well in the whole trip was I was with my family, gas prices are cheaper, and plus we saw Mav, him and his family. It was a great time seeing him and his family. It was great. But the whole trip, it was fun. It really was. It's just fact. On the third trip to the gas station, I found out we had a bubble on our one tire, and then we had like a slice in the back tire that had metal stuff coming out of it. So I figured it was about to pop. So basically, we had to spend over half our money on tires. That's what happened. That's the reason why we couldn't stay. And it took half our money, so we couldn't pay for a hotel there. So that's what happened. And believe me, I was really bummed. And I was talking to fellas about it, and he couldn't believe it either. Like, what? So yeah, guys. I mean, that's what happened, and other things happen for a reason. So hopefully, God, next year, if they come to East Coast again, Patriots be definitely one place, no matter what. My wife is from Boston, and love to go to Massachusetts to see the Patriots play. So I'll go out. I don't want to go to Atlanta again. If we ever land again, I don't want to go there again. That's bad luck for me. So it'd be great if they go to Carolina or Baltimore for the Ravens and, of course, the Panthers. You know, being better if we go to, even though I hate MetLife, but I won't mind going to see the Giants and Jets play them. So I won't mind that one bit. So basically, Mav, catch him on the Convo Mavocado. That's his Twitter handle. All right, at the Times on Tuesday nights on IG or YouTube and IG. Of course, That Night of Life, Coach Ron. They're the Times. I know he was supposed to do one this past week, but he decided to stay off of that for a while. I guess for another week or so. So hopefully tomorrow he'll be on it. Hopefully. So it's on Spotify, YouTube, and Twitter. All right. Go catch him. He's a great guy. They're all great guys. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Because Drewski, that was just on there. I know he didn't get up there, nothing to it. He said he had bad signal with his phone. So that's what he said to me. His reason why it popped off and on a couple times. But by the podcast, Drewski still coming soon. All right. He's a great family man. Of course, GM Mikey, his Twitter handle. And, of course, TJ, his Twitter handle. All right. Give a special shout out to 4950 UK and Paul Hope. That's Twitter handle and Club 85. And, of course, wrestling from Faithful Empire, you got Sean. All right. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for coming in, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for your acknowledgement, man. All good. Of course, Denise, we send her prayers to her family about the death of her family. And just keep your head up, girl. Keep your head up, sis. All right. Keep your head up. You'll be fine. I know it's tired time with that, with the death of the family and everything, but just keep your head up and we're sending prayers to you, and come back whenever you feel like. All right. When you feel up to it, come on back and you do your stuff. All right. All right. And of course, Danny Boy. That's Twitter handle. All right. So basically, I want to thank you guys for watching the pregame. All right. And hopefully we'll be back with Coach Ron, hopefully tomorrow night. If not, hopefully Pop's going to be on Thursday or Friday with the Red and Gold 24/7 and Faithful Empire. All right. I'll let you guys know what's going on. All right. So, and that's the fact. Keep the faith and never lose hope. All right. We'll catch you guys on the other side later on. Peace out. Welcome to the Red and Gold 24/7 crew.
Red and go, red and go, red and go, red and go. Red and go, red and go, red and go, red and go. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'. Reppin' my team, when you see me, you know everything. Red and go, red and go, red and go, red and go. I put it down for the Niners all across the globe. Red and go, red and go, red and go, red and go.
I'm flamed up like a gangster. Name on my chain like an old school rapper. Need Cena had to hit it with that red and gold status. Hate it if you will, I'm a gold rush savage. So who the baddest? West Coast team, one of only 3 with the most in the league. And we sitting on 5 rings, yep, that's 5 rings. Must be the reason why we hated by these other teams. Oh, so try to stop them if you can. Them boys coming quick, yeah, they looking for 6. Got my red and gold on my way to the stick. You gon' get stomped out if your ass talking shit.
Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'.
Reppin' my team, when you see me, you know everything.
Red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold.
I put it down for the Niners all across the globe.
Red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold. I got that red and gold jersey on, my boy, you can't fuck with me. Anybody who gon' want it, you gon' feel the fucking wrath of me. I'm a 219 reppin', I'm 49 a reppin'. So if you disrespect it, I get to regulate. I'm at the stick, blowing trees, hella deep. Me and my people acting rowdy, cause you know they hella key. It's the 9 a.m. Pilot team that wear the crown, the team that will never fall. Go to Frisco and see the murals written all over the fucking walls. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense.
Welcome to the Faithful Empire.